it's a joke in the fighter pilot world, right? You get 3 responses, which is whatever, 2 lead you on fire and save the fat one for me. Like that has its place. Honestly, I think that that's a very important lesson for fighter pilots.
Yes.
But it's also that translates into, like you said, I don't want to be the wedge. I don't want to be questioning things or like not willing to do things that I'm supposed to make happen, like in the culture of being a fighter pilot. So the backup SOF is thinking probably the same things. Like, here's a good idea, but I'm unfamiliar with this, environment in the SOF tower, so I don't want to get in the way of the SOF. Mezer's probably thinking similar things. Like, I kind of think that this is like maybe not the best idea, but here are very experienced people who think it is a good idea. So like, what's the limit of what I'm willing to say? Or like, how do you put your foot down? So these are all really important, and there's no way that you can't possibly establish a right answer in all of these situations. You're gonna, there's no way. So this is all gray area, obviously. Like, how much do you say? When's the appropriate time to say it? But I think it is important, like you said, more experienced you become, you start to understand that, like, actually it's important that I do speak up, like, and I can, like, and it's, so there's no reason, I guess, that a young guy shouldn't feel the same way that you or I do. Like, I'm willing to, like, say stuff, and maybe he'll catch, crap for it and get made fun of in instances when, he didn't need to speak up or whatever. But it is important, certainly. And I think, again, that happened multiple times in this accident investigation, where maybe just being a little bit more, I don't know, it's tough. Like, I don't do it right every time. Nobody does, obviously.
Yeah, it's an art and there's a fine line. I think, it is appropriate for, to lead your own fire and save the fat one for me. There's definitely majority of the time and place for that, right? Where, brevity is important. There's just not a lot of time to discuss things. But again, it's like, where's the line of voicing your opinion, or, hey, I think it's like, hey, bring it up, right? And maybe you bring it up in a couple different ways if you really feel adamant about it. But it's tough. Like, there's no right or wrong answer here. It's just, there's not time to have a full-on discussion about all your feelings and all your hopes and dreams each and every time. So there's a blend of, if you think you really got a good point, you need to be a good salesman and sell it really quick. I don't know. It's an art. And again, there's no right or wrong way of doing it. At least I haven't figured it out yet.